I'm so done with, done with. I'm so done with, done with. Oh, I'm so done with, done with. I got tons of soul. I got tons of soul. I'm so done with it. Each and week. I'm so done with it.
break time. Refill your drink. Stretch those leggies. The stream will resume momentarily. Take your pills.
Hey, chat. Happy Wednesday, happy hump day, happy middle of the week. How are you all doing this fine evening, afternoon, morning, middle of the night, whatever time zone you're in? I'm glad you're here. Hope you're all doing well. News. I woke up this morning and had an email in my inbox saying that I was accepted into the Deep Silver Creators Collective.
Congrats, Sarah Scumby. You got the first.
Hey honey, hope you're having fun with D&D. So I am hopefully going to be able to get an early key for Payday 3, which I'm excited for. Unfortunately, there's not going to be anything linked to Saints Row, I doubt, at this point. But if that changes, it'll be exciting as well. Potentially a Dead Island, section of the stream at some point. Deep Silver has a lot of really good games underneath their umbrella. Despite Volition going away, overall, I'm still excited about this opportunity. I think having the option to potentially get you guys maybe giveaway keys or other perks, I think it's gonna be super fun. And I'm a huge fan of the Payday franchise, which is still gonna be going for a while. If Saints Row ever comes back in a meaningful way, even when under like a different studio, I still want to give that a fair shake. It's still going to be tough for me given like the history Volition has with that IP, but I would want to try anyways. I love Saints Row. At its heart, I still love it. But speaking of Saints Row, we will not be playing that tonight. Sari's having fun with D&D with friends. So tonight instead, I have a very special game demo I got pointed to by the actual game dev. They emailed me. Apparently they saw my Road 96 gameplay, which was all done in one sitting because I'm a crazy person. And this game is very much in that sort of similar like narrative exploration kind of design with even a similar art style, but it's not on the road. It's actually localized in a town where there's a comet incoming, and the townsfolk, some of them, have decided to not leave or evacuate. Let me make sure I get the name right, because I keep forgetting it, and I'm terrible for that. We Stay Behind is the name of the game. It is not out yet. We'll be playing the demo. The demo is freely available on Steam, so if you wish to play along, check it out at your own leisure, by all means. And yeah, I'm actually really excited to try out this game. I have not seen anything of it besides like the description on Steam. I actually didn't like respond to the dev. They just emailed me and said, "Hey, come look at our game because I seem like it would be a good fit." I'm like, "All right, sure." I'm always open to the idea of checking out a game. Even if like it doesn't really align with my playstyle or preferences, I still will generally like look at it and see like, okay, is there some like fun I can have here at all, or is it just totally out of my wheelhouse, or is it like too much time investment? Like generally I would want to give most games at least a little bit of a shot. So I'm excited to play this. I don't know how long it will go. Or if we'll come to a point where it makes sense to switch games up. I still have several actually. I have 3 cumulative games, a Lurkit game as well. And we can go back to Starfield potentially because there was both a driver update today as well as a game patch to include DLSS. So we can try that out, see if it performs better. I've been playing it offline, off stream. So I'm a good ways into the story. Not super late game, but I've completed like one quest line with one of the factions. Done a huge amount of side quests, a good chunk to another quest line with another faction, and I'm sort of early part of a third faction. I'm having a blast with it. I love it. I don't know if so far I haven't seen them fix my bug that I've encountered yet, even though there's a few people that have reported it on the Steam forums. I'll carry the potatoes until then. I'm not super upset. Like, it's 2 quests out of like 5 hojillion quests that's going to be in the game. I haven't even started like scratching the surface with the outpost system. I have a quest to do one of those for a Mars location. There's like so much to do in the game. It's jam packed full of really interesting content. And it's funny because like there's this repeated comparison of Starfield with No Man's Sky. And No Man's Sky definitely has evolved to be a very formidable game. It has its own quirks and its own like nuances and its own design schemes and what it's sort of trying to accomplish in that sort of universe. But it doesn't have the same handcrafted detail that a Starfield kind of game would, because it's the nature of how it's built and designed. It's so much very procedurally generated that you won't get the unique experiences that are, again, handcrafted, which are a lot more time intensive to make. Granted, like the resources behind Bethesda and the resources behind Hello Games are just not comparable. I might one day come into No Man's Sky. For me, I still have a sour taste in my mouth from their initial launch and how their marketing started. Some people have forgiven them given the fact they've delivered a lot of content for free over the years. And I could definitely appreciate that perspective. I guess I'm just really old-fashioned, stuck in the mud where I don't want to like just sweep it underneath the rug, ignoring the faults of the initial part of the game's lifetime. Even if they made up for it, there wasn't really much of like a public verbal, at least acknowledgement of what went wrong. Not that they need to, but you would make a customer out of me, whatever it's worth. Because I'm afraid if we being a very collective and an ambiguous term, forgive companies' misdeeds too readily, it gives them more and more carte blanche to make them again without much repercussions. If like the strategy of like don't go on social media, just ignore it and try to make good on it silently in the back end, might work for some people, and maybe that's fine. I don't know. A tweet would be nice. I don't know. Again, I just might be a me weird thing. I think the game itself has a lot of really cool stuff. This is more just like the public relations aspect of it early in its lifetime. I don't know. The zeitgeist seems to have shorter memory spans than it used to, so that's why it just might be a weird old man thing. I don't know. I won't stick on it too much because a lot of people have a lot of passion and love for the game. More power to them. And maybe the game will come like free on Steam. I'll pick it up then. Maybe. I don't know. Or absurdly cheap. I don't know. But of all the games that could be played, it's nowhere near the top of my list because of these reasons. I don't own it. I don't plan to buy it. And I would more likely than not in the immediate foreseeable future turn down a gift of it. Because of those reasons. But yes, enough muddling on that. Let's get into We Stay Behind. I'm really excited to check this out. And it should have a really cool story. I'm excited to try it out. It is a demo. It's available on Steam if you want to play along, see for yourself, develop your own opinions, all that good stuff. Perfectly reasonable. I had some weird performance issues. I tried to tune it a little bit. I was sitting on the menu. So we'll play it. We'll see how this goes. As I try and give this a fair shake. Apparently they got a grant from Epic, which is Epic Games. And this is not uncommon. A lot of indie studios, especially in more recent years, are getting like lump sum grants from Epic Games to target like their store initially or have other criteria that benefits the Epic launcher. For small, like smaller studios, I have zero problem with that. They are already, you know, in a struggling industry. So I have zero scruples with them taking any advantage they can that's reasonably ethical. You know, that's fine. Someone's like, oh, we'll give you money to launch on a platform. Okay, like that's fine. Um, Epic, the company, I do have scruples with, which I've talked about before, but to give the long and short of it of um, them as a store and a launcher are not providing intrinsic value to customers. They are buying value extrinsically by removing it from Steam and other platforms by way of buying exclusivity. I don't think that's a healthy part of the ecosystem. Like, Humble Bundle has value for customers by allowing the choice to support content creators and charities. GOG brings value by porting up like retro games and blanket providing DRM free solutions for a lot of games at compelling prices. There's a bunch of third-party sellers that give various sales when they buy games in, you know, bulk, and they manage their inventory of keys to where it provides like a monetary value to customers by saving money. Xbox Game Pass saves money by allowing them to have a subscription model where you pay a flat fee every month and you just get a massive Steam library effectively, right? There's some interconnectivity compatibility issues with that. Like some titles on Game Pass don't work the same way on Steam, and some people sometimes can't play with each other depending on the title. That aside, like the GameFly model is fine. Like that for a lot of people, they don't want to think about like, oh, should I buy this game? Should I buy this game? I'm just gonna pay, you know, $15 a month, and I just have all the games I'd ever want. That's makes a lot of sense for a lot of people. Not for me, because I'm a person that regularly will cancel and renew subscription services, and I don't want my entire Steam library to disappear if I choose to do that. Permanently owning a license is a little more my philosophy of game ownership. That's whole like that the fact that you don't actually truly own games anymore is like its own weird nebulous concept where you're owning like licenses to the games via platform, and given the options available, since we don't have physical copies that can work purely offline anymore, really, you're really picking a digital storefront model. So which one around has been the longest? Which one of them has a solid self-funding system that's not going anywhere? And like which one has... That took a lot of while for that bot to do that. I wonder why. Oh, that's Tench. Hey, Tench. Howdy, welcome in. Good to see you, man. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Steam's not going away. If I'm gonna entrust any particular platform with my game library of licenses, it's the one's probably gonna stick around the most. Just by chance. It has the largest community, has the best business model that's insulated from other factors. It's probably fine. It wasn't Stadia. That wasn't going to do anything. I don't think Origin, Uplay, and the third-party launchers, I think, have a big enough library to warrant their investment from a consumer's perspective. Anyways, enough of a tangent on that. I prefer Steam. It does exactly what I need to do. It provides rights management at a level I'm comfortable with. Games can still opt to have more aggressive DRM if they want, depending on the game. I may or may not purchase it. That not to say like if they're absurdly cheap or free, because like a DRM removes so much of the value proposition of buying a game, because you have another dependency that if it just evaporates, you no longer have your game. So you don't, the value proposition of $60 no longer makes sense to me. We've ran into this with Secure Realm. We've ran into this with GameSpy. Part of the purchase is you owning the complete thing as much as possible. And when you put more and more of these fragile dependencies, it's less so. Anyways, enough of my rambling. Let's start the demo of We Stay Behind. I'm super excited to check this out. Okay. The camera has like a bit of acceleration deceleration, which is not bad. I just happen to notice it. I like the hair. This is Laura's van. No parking. Well, fuck you, I parked. Okay, could do like a little bit of a jog. A little bit of a saunter, if you will. Nice house there you got, lady. Hey, Maggie. Excuse me. Oh, hello there. A new face, haha. We don't get so many visitors these days. I'm Laura Tanner. Is it Miss Pearson? Oh, please, call me Maggie. Welcome, welcome. Hank just called. I was expecting you already. Did you just arrive? What incident? I don't know what incident I'm going to tell her or not tell her. So this is interesting, like, this was also very common in Road 96 where you make conversational decisions, right? I'm going to make a lot of comparisons to this game to Road 96 because I think it's the closest, most familiar analog I have in my head. Let's tell Maggie, fuck it. Actually, I got here last night. Something happened on the road, an accident. Oh my. I spent last night in the police station. Oh my. You mean you slept there? Well, that's not a place to spend your first night in the Burnham Creek. I'm probably mispronouncing that. Come on, I'll get us some tea. You tell me what happened. This way now. Okay. Lead the way, Maggie. I expect the young folks to prefer coffee, but I'm old and I drink tea. Tea's good. I like tea. I also like ginger ale. I love tea. Humor me, huh? I really must be getting old. You know, I can already tell Burnham Creek is going to be good for you, Laura. It's so nice to have a visitor again. Come on in. So I'm liking a lot of this game. I love the atmosphere. I know I say this often, but narrative games do really well when they have voice acting. And this one doesn't have it currently. Maybe they will, because this is the demo. We don't know yet. But just observing what I'm seeing in front of me for now, that would be a big improvement in my eyes. Oh my. Make yourself at home. So, tea. There's some iced tea in the refrigerator and some peppermint and jasmine green tea. Hold on, why is that taking so long? What is going on with my machine? Performance. A little laggy. Yeah, my GPU is maxed out. Premium self-demands discomfort, Mark Manson. Mushroom tea, Yeah, I don't know. See if I drop it down a notch, that'll help or not. Yeah, I don't know why OBS recently is taking 78% of my GPU. 80. Okay. Well, if it all looks good to you, Dench, that's what's important. I'm just surprised. You know? Because it shouldn't be. Let's see. I like... It's evening. I like green tea for evening. Brave girl. Good for you. People don't like green tea because they make the water too hot in the first place. This is true. You know that astringent taste like you just chewed a wasp? We don't want that. No, you want like a mildly sweet kind of green tea, in my opinion. You gotta make it just right. Just get everything in Libertum Creek. It's gotta be perfect. Agreed. I like that house. It's pretty. It's got like a very green like aesthetic, which I like. You whipped up that tea set out of nowhere, lady. What the heck? Oh, I don't have control. Okay. So you're a writer? Anything I would have read? Probably not. Well, Creek would be a perfect setting for a romance, don't you think? I don't want a romance. We'll see. Let's just be honest. I'm not actually a novelist, I'm a reporter for the Clarion. Okay. I'm writing a series about small communities facing an existential threat. How many communities have that? How do you get a writing career out of that? More so these days, actually. Anyways. Well, they don't come to smaller than Burning Creek, I suppose. It's true. I know everyone and everything, so whatever you need to know, just ask. At least she's nice. Yeah, that's about the report. Tell me about the resort, excuse me. Back when the spa was open, there was really nothing else like it. People came from everywhere. Even from the big city. Movie stars and Kennedys, all around the wood, all running around the woods in their bathrobes. Interesting. Wow, maybe I'm writing my book around the wrong thing. Interesting. It's much quieter now. That's how I like it. Me too. Focus on and Quake prefer to live in the present, you know? Yeah, I get that. Sure. Let's keep listening. I expect you don't want to talk to everyone. Maybe. We'll see. It's apartments over in Golden View Inn. Okay. The whole hotel's pretty much mothballed these days. He got sick, you see. Ah. Makes sense. I'm sure Miss Harris would talk to you. She's an artist, you know. And well, Foster Lavelle knows this place better than anyone apart from me. Just a matter of whether you catch him on a good day. And talk to Frank Lagar up in Lumber Mill. This is all great, Maggie, but I think I like to unpack first. Well, what I wonder about that, my dear. I'm sorry I missed some of this. Visitors in the world often take a day to get in tune with the vibrations. Okay. So let's just say hippie grandma. I like that. Inquisitive. The vibrations. You can feel them, maybe. Well, I don't know if this is the altitude or the way the wind shudders through the pines. Maybe it's the cosmic rays, I couldn't tell you, but the Burnham Creek does something to people. That doesn't sound like a good thing. Maybe it's... Oh. It's doing its thing to you right now, and you're going to feel so much better soon. I can't wait. Now let's get you unpacked. So you received a warm welcome. Oh, so this is all in retrospect. Okay. I'd say so. Maggie was very nice to me. She picked up a cabin. I was able to get some rest. A whole cabin. That's pretty nice. So far, that sounds pretty good. Agreed. Next day, I had a look around in Liberman Creek. Okay. Well, before we get much further, I'm just perturbed why my performance is tanking so badly. I love that emote. Let's see what setting I can change midstream. That's also part of it, right? I thought I had this fixed. Max B frames 2, preset quality. K CBR. Yeah, it's using like 3 gigs of RAM too. The heck? Can't possibly be this, could it? Nah, that didn't help at all, unsurprisingly. I'll try and soldier on. I can do it more on the next break. Okay. Seems a little bit better now. A little bit. Alright, let's see what else this town has for us. Where's M to show map? Ooh. So there's Maggie, there's Harris. There's the inn she was talking about. Where do we want to go next, chat? Let's go to the store. Check out the store. The grocery store. Okay. Closed. What's this have to say? Verministing. Missing poster from a certain Vicky Bryce. Description: date of birth June 12th, 1953, female, 23 years old. So this is in 76. 5'6" weight 143 pounds, black hair, brown eyes, wearing the Burnham Creek National Park Tourist Information Uniform, low LC cap. Call this number, which is not even a valid number in the US. Okay. So I think that might be something they've... It's either not localized or not localized properly, or I'm not sure. But, okay, it's a missing persons report. Let's look around back here next to the store. See, a location like this would be super convenient, where you just have like the grocery store in walking distance. Okay, this is all boarded up. That's kind of sad. Anything interesting? The stuff behind was just standing around. Yeah. I go up the ladder. It was a ghost town. Oh, I'm gonna talk with this person. People panicked when they first heard about the comet. Yeah, I would too. Everyone who could or wanted to packed up and left straight away. I guess that's a reasonable reaction for people living in a soon-to-be crater. God damn, that's fierce. I love it. As you know, not everyone's reacted the same. This is true. I do indeed. Abandoned house. Why do people board up these houses if they're not coming back? Yeah, maybe the comet misses. It's always possible, right? You think an abandoned place would feel more eerie than this? Yeah. Is there a abandoned house? Looks like a couple hundred people lived in here at least. Oh, well, maybe. Yeah, it's not a huge town. I like the scenery of it. Used to be such a cute place. What a pity. Yeah. Oh, this place isn't boarded up. What's this place about? Why people board up their house if they're not coming back? This isn't boarded up, lady. My immersion. I'm kidding. There's a tourist center. Let's check out what that's about. Anyone here? Visitor center was open when no one was around. Yeah, I imagine it would make sense to staff people here 24/7. Must have been, well, missing woman Vicky Bryce worked. Oh, it's a large stump. Reminds me of a scene from the old movie. Pretty white lady points to the ring and says, "Here I was born, and there I died." God damn it. There's a map of the area. I don't remember what it was called. So it's a cross section of like the park. Okay. I guess it's kind of cool to like explore this world. A swing. Instead of swing and forget everything and wait for the comet. That just sounds like a bad idea. Can I go on the swing? No. Okay. Hey, Dara. How you doing? Good to see you. How's game? It's interesting. I've only gotten a little bit into it. It definitely looks like in a very rich world. There's a lot here. But it's a very melancholy subject where people just don't want to leave their homes despite a natural disaster. It's imminent. Which I get too. Check out Harris. Ooh. That's the dullest saw of all time if he's not making any progress. So look around over here. Yeah, I think my only critique I have of the game so far, there doesn't appear to be any voice acting, which is a good and bad thing for some people. I prefer it. It's a really good accessibility option for, you know, the visually impaired. And I think voice actors can add a lot to the storytelling of a work. Nice boat. Looks like it doesn't leak. Yeah, that's the bar for a boat. Can't leak. And I think this is a bug. I don't think this is localized. Not prompt. Like, the world looks gorgeous. Look at that water. You know, like, water's not like physics reacting. It still looks really good with the shaders and whatnot. I talked to this man, Mr. Harris. Hello. Why, hey there. What brings you to the Burn Count Creek in these strange times? Yeah, why would you run into like a bullseye of a comet? I'm writing an article about the people here and about the comet. The meteor. That's our biggest problem. I would vote for it, yeah. Anyway, welcome to the creek. Mimi? I don't want to assume anything. Mimi's your partner? Yeah, she's my wife. It's okay, you're not first to ask. She's a tad bit younger. I haven't seen her yet. Are you working on the house together? I mean, yeah, what's right for her. When she needs to sculpt, well, she needs to sculpt. Huh. You done talking? Is that make Woodsmith fight? Okay. Sure is. Couldn't have gone this far without her. Let's find Mimi, maybe? Goodbye. Bye. Bye. Okay, I get my camera back. Where's Mimi? Hello, Mimi. I'm just evading your house. Don't mind me. Can't go upstairs because there is no upstairs yet. He said she's a tad bit younger. Eye-scratching sculpture. She's all over the place. Well, that's... Mimi? She's a teenager. Okay, that's a little gross. I'm sorry. The age difference is a little weird for me. Little workshop, nice lathe. Odd sculpture. Big red wooden hand. Good day. Oh, hello. We haven't seen new faces around here for a long time. My name is Laura Tanner. I'm writing an article about this place. It's about the people here and the comet. You write? That's awesome. I'm an artist too. I'm not so much an author, more a journalist. Why is the text moving around? There's art in that too. Hopefully not. Don't sell yourself short. Anyway, you can call me Mimi. Everyone else does. This age gap is making me uncomfortable. That's for an interview. Do you have time to answer some questions? Oh, I'd love to, but it's not a good day for it. We got talking to Foster up in the store, and you know how it is. Now I'm running late and everything is messed up. Today gets messed up, my head gets messed up, totally sucks. Okay. Then I really don't have much else to talk to her about. Bye. Yeah, that kind of soured a bit. Take care. The hold it has on you while you're, walking away is a little long. So we talked to Harris. We've been to Maggie, the store, tourist info. Let's go to the abandoned town. No, we were here already. Okay, the map makes it look a lot bigger than it is, apparently. Sheriff? The transition in and out of doors. I don't know. I just, oh, hi. Miss Tanner. How y'all feeling? How's the headache? Hello, Hank. What's up with the missing person reports that's not in English? At least the prompt isn't. Oh yeah, the ones for Vicky? Yeah, they're everywhere. Who is she? Vicky Bryce was our tourist guide. She disappeared weeks ago. Anything else? Any more information about what happened to Vicky? We don't know much. No one has seen her for weeks. I think. She's still out there somewhere. Yeah, she's out there somewhere. Who reported her missing, though? Her family on the reservation about 30 miles down the coast. Uh-huh. Sheriff let him to search a couple weeks ago. But there's not a lot of land to cover and they only had 48 hours. Huh. No police search? It's only me and Sheriff here, miss. I get it. Precious resources, yada yada. Okay. We're doing the best we can. Yeah, I'm sure you are. Thanks, Hank. No more questions, Your Honor. He's not a judge. 10-4. He's not dispatch either. I go back here and... No, okay. I'm not allowed back here without talking to Hank. And he does the same prompt of asking about the headache. Okay. Thanks, Hank. I can skip through a little bit with spacebar. Who's in here? Callahan. That's all I need. What do you want? Comet? You think the people are staying here? Aren't they scared of the comet? Why? Okay, why are the people staying here? It's me better than being harassed by nosy hacks. The fuck did I do to you? Okay, can you tell me about the article? It's a little quiet. About my article. You've got some nerve. I already told you, you only got enough time to protect folks or serve them, not both. That's protect and serve. That's your charter. So no comment from me. Best thing you can do is go back to the big city and forget all about this. What kind of asshole is like doing that to potentially new people to a town? Well, I'm obviously not going to move out here where it's going to be smashed by a comet, but a little courtesy would go a long way, sir. Alright. Bye. I think I've had enough of you being yelled at for now. Me too, Laura. Fucking hell. Safe travels home, Miss Tanner. You can... you fuck you. What do I need to do? Look around some more, I guess. What's over here? An invisible wall. Okay. Anything behind the police station? Yeah, I don't know how to feel about this game right now. I like the concept. I like the premise. But there's some parts that are a little not quite there for me at the moment. sit and read. Like, granted, it's not done, so there is some room for understanding on that. Obviously, you're not being sold as a product yet. Oh, hey, Maggie. Go up. Good afternoon. So, did a little nap clear your head? Yes. Tea does do wonders sometimes. Told ya, takes a little time to get used to this place. You know, with the little altitude, the geomagnetic resonance and everything else. Yeah, so that's what it is. You know, take it all in stride. Nice dock. This is our house, okay. Not an automatic door, that's super convenient. Back door. Hell yeah. Can I go up her upstairs? A sofa, an armchair? What's upstairs? Bed in your space, it's a bedroom. Nice little bedroom. Not huge by any stretch, but it's definitely cozy. There's no closet space. Guess she has one outfit. Just wears that indefinitely. Okay. Who else I want to talk to? Does Maggie have anything else to say? Fun day, isn't it? Nope, you're out of words. Okay, cool. Oh, no, this is... Those houses identical? No. That one had less plants, right? They're not quite identical, but they have a lot in common. A lot of shared assets on it. It's not necessarily a problem, just... I don't know. Propane tank. That makes them supposed to be safe, but they still make me uneasy. Yeah, generally they're safe. Can't go up in there. Okay. Can I go in this place? No. What about your house? Can I invade your space? No. Okay. Okay, so I can go in, what, 2 or 3 houses? Go back to Harris, I guess? So we can get an interview with him. Hey, Mr. Harris. Hey there, Miss Tanner. Can I get an interview with you, maybe? Sorry, I gotta make progress on the house. But why? Why? Mimi's mad, busy with her sculpture, so must not to bother her when she's in this kind of mood. I got that impression, yeah. But why? I do know how it is. Yeah, too bad. Go fishing in the lake tomorrow morning. Why don't you come with me and we can talk? Sure. Yeah. Why is he like jonesing to finish a house that's about to be smashed by a comet? I don't get that. Doesn't make any sense. Granted, staying in the comet's path doesn't make sense, but yeah, it doesn't make any sense. I'm looking forward to catching some fish tomorrow. Me too. I normally go with Foster, but he said he couldn't make it tomorrow. Do you know Foster? Foster? Foster Lavelle. He runs the store downtown. Oh, okay. Great guy, salt of the earth. He's salty, eh? He's been good to us through the years, and I'm sure he can make it time to talk to you. He lives up at Conifer Canyon. Maybe you can pay him a visit. Okay, that's kind of cool. Any problems? You mean this town has bigger problems than total extinction? River Creek is a weird place, I'm sure you've noticed. I guess. It's mostly just like a pretty peaceful rural town. Have you heard about Vicky? The poor girl disappeared about a trace in the forest. She went to the forest. We didn't know that. How'd you know that? People talk about some kind of monster out there? Uh-huh. You're suspect number 1, Harris. We don't even know for sure if the meteor's actually going to hit. It could burn up the atmosphere before it even hits land or sea. Yeah. Would you want to really bet on that? I'd say the lump of rock in the sky's at least up our worries. Really? Okay. Sure. What? How do you know so much about Vicky? She just the forest, but kind of monster. People really don't talk about it around here. But Vicky was obsessed with it. She was sure it was out there. Okay. The Sasquatch. She offered nature tours. Okay. Well, that kind of makes sense of the tourist thing, right? Give her what you wish for, I guess. Do you think that... I don't know. I don't know. Tell me about the Sasquatch. Do you believe in the Sasquatch? There is more to Lone Creek that meets the eye. That's all I know. Okay, last topic, renovations. You're renovating all by yourself? Yeah, it's a lot. Sometimes I feel like I'm not making any progress at all. But I gotta make it ready for a whole family of Harrises. So I gotta keep at it. I feel you. Keep pushing on. Goodbye. Yeah, there's... Why did that topic have to go there? She was like such a young partner. I'm not liking that. Let's go visit the unlocked area now. Foster Lowville. Oh, therapist time. So I made my way to Foster Lowville. Your first interview? Exactly. I was pretty excited. How did your head feel? Better? Maggie said the pain was just me getting acclimated to things. Acclimated to things. I asked her what she meant. Okay. Interesting. Oh shit, I'm driving. And the interview, what were you hoping for? Insight. I was anxious to hear each and every one. I wanted to get to the bottom of it. Fair. Why did so many people want to stay here when it meant their certain death? Good question. I see. At that point, I had no idea what was to come. Okay. So I'm guessing they're doing like some mystic secret stuff in the town. Okay. Like secret society, some magic, maybe a creature. I don't know. There's gonna be some other force to explain some of it, maybe. Oh, here we are. No sign. Mr. Louisville. Excuse me. Sir? Me ain't mine. I just want to talk to you. I'm a writer. sir. Mom, we ain't buying books. God damn it. Sir, I just want to have a chat. Mr. Lovell, please. My name is Laura Tanner. I'm a... What did you say? Wait a minute. You... Is everything okay, Mr. Lovell? No, nothing is okay. Huh? You shouldn't have come. Why? I just want to ask you a few questions. I'll be quick, I promise. Can we talk? Follow me. I like the flannel jacket. Have a seat. Where? Oh, here. You want to ask me something? Your house is beautiful. Thank you. My wife designed it herself. She studied architecture. Oh, okay. Smartest woman I ever met. Cool. Is she here? No. No, Sarah passed away 12 years ago. Oh, I'm sorry. About the town. How long have you lived here? My whole life. I run the general store going on 30 years now. Scenery here is incredible. Oh, sure. I know these mountains like they're old friends. But sometimes. Mr. Lovell? What were you going to say? Oh, it's nothing. Sometimes you see an old friend and you hardly recognize them, that's all. What do you mean by that? Now maybe it's you that's changed, and maybe it's them. Sometimes the old place seems unfamiliar. So a minor, very super minor critique. I can't navigate the dialogue options with anything besides my scroll wheel. Like W and D or W and S would be good options because I have to press E to select it. I have to have my hand here. My scroll wheel is fine. I'm not saying take that away, but adding those inputs would be good. Better yet, have a mappable too. What about the comet? What can you tell me about it? You probably know more about it than me. I just know it's a falling star. Do you think the sky is falling in on us, Mr. Lovell? Oh, sure. I want to borrow an umbrella. God damn it. I'm good for now. Thank you. So you're really going to stay in the Burnham Creek? Where else should I go? Is everything okay? Mr. Lovell? Maybe I have a reason to be on edge. Do you want to divulge why? I'm sorry. I'm sleeping badly. Bad dreams, you know. No, actually I don't. Can we change the subject? Also sleeping poorly. Maggie says it has something to do with vibrations. Ha, exactly. We get a lot of vibrations around here, according to Maggie. So the vibrations don't get you the skeeters will. I guess mosquitoes. Nah, Maggie's a sweetheart, but she has no idea what's happening here. Tracks. Then what is happening? Mr. Lovell, what is happening here? There's obviously something on your mind. My mind? If you could understand the strain my mind is under, it feels like the place is pulling me apart. Sing your heart out, man. Those dreams. Can you tell me about your dreams? What's in them? What's going on, bud? I see things. At night, mostly. I know I'm not the only one, but no one talks about it. What do you see? I just can't. Maggie tried to help, told me to write it down. Didn't help, didn't much help. Some things are just hard to put into words. Feel like self-indulgent foolishness. Describe anything. Give me to work with here. I tried, I wrote it all down, but you know what they say about small towns like this? What do they say? There's something in the water. They turn the frogs gay? What do you mean, Littleville? I see things, then they're gone. Hallucinations. You have hallucinations. Something like out of the corner of your eye. I've seen you here before. Littleville, I just got here yesterday. I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry. What are you on, man? It's the water. I haven't touched it in a week. You should drink or have water. But it's just getting worse. Littleville? Stop pushing me, okay? Alright, he's probably tapped. I told you I didn't want to talk about it. Okay, let's take a break. This what you want? This what you do, Mr. To go around and read crazies and cooks? Yeah, no comment. Get a funny story, put in your article for city folks to laugh at. God damn it. Be diplomatic. I'm not making fun of you, Michelle Laville. I don't think you're crazy. I think you're frightened. Probably true. I just don't know what you're frightened of. You're damn right I'm frightened. Got me trapped like a caged animal. Why are you trapped? You have a vehicle. You should leave. What? Ah, Jesus. Fuck. I said get out. Okay, I'm going. Holy crap. Fuck, just get in your car and drive. Okay, I'm going. You can't help us. I was not expecting that reaction. And then it happened. Explosion in the distance. We stay behind. Wishless now. Game. So yeah, that's essentially the game. I think there's some good bones in there. My rundown and critique would be the missing spot of missing like a localization of that one missing persons report or poster. I think that's just a really minor bug. It happens all the time. No big issue on that, but just to enumerate it. Bigger challenge would be writing wise, having that age gap of the relationship is it's gonna put off some people. I'll just put it that way. I know it's not the most comfortable subject for me. I know it happens, but it doesn't. I don't think their age gap serves much narrative purpose. At least from the little I saw. And the lack of voice acting, probably the biggest lift, because that's not cheap. It's not easy. It's even more work when you have to localize it. If you do go that far, if you stick with one language and have subtitles for the rest, that would be better. But just subtitles, that's a little rough. I think the universe though is pretty compelling. Yeah, it's definitely an interesting game. I'll definitely have to check it out more if there's a more developed demo or if it comes out. I have it wishlisted. So thank you, devs, for pointing to this game. It was a pleasure to check it out. Obviously, take my critiques with a grain of salt. I'm just one person. But maybe some of it provides some value. Definitely interesting. Very interesting. There's definitely like hints of mystery, which I like. Not super quite in like the X-Files, Warehouse 13, Control, SCP universe, but it's not ruled out explicitly. Like there could be some overlap there. Let me end the YouTube VOD and figure out what we're going to do next. Yeah, that was fun.